The Biden-Harris campaign chief says President Biden plans to stay in the 2024 race for president. In a new memo obtained by NBC News, the campaign states organizers talking to voters consistently found that issues like women's rights and the potential GOP agenda of Project 2025 are paramount. And the president's re-election campaign chair said on Morning Joe this morning that there is a clear path forward for victory for Biden, despite what some polls show. Nevertheless, the AP reports the campaign is holding an all-staff meeting today. We've got more national headlines. Let's send it over to Alan Miller.
Well, Monica, the director of the Secret Service will testify on Monday before a congressional panel about the attempted assassination of former President Trump. Director Kimberly Cheetah will testify before the House Oversight Committee, which subpoenaed her this week. The agency's chief of communications says the Secret Service is fully accountable for the safety of its protectees and is committed to understanding what happened before, during, and after the assassination attempt to ensure it never happens again. A Russian court found Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich guilty of espionage today and sentenced him to 16 years in prison. The trial took place behind closed doors in Yekaterinburg, where the journalist was detained while on a reporting trip. Gershkovich's employer and U.S. leaders have denounced the trial as a sham and illegitimate. Russia has signaled the possibility of a prisoner swap involving Gershkovich, but it said a verdict would have to come first. And one of the stories we're working on for First News at 6, the legalization of recreational marijuana will likely be on the November ballot, and at least one business is already preparing for it. Back to you, Monica.
All right, thanks a lot, Alan. So if people are take a look at this, Kevin.
Yeah.
This is a time lapse of the flights and what happened when the computers went down. So it's just like it started at midnight and at 10 a.m. It goes to 10 a.m. So you can see how things were just crazy, and then they weren't.
Lightens up a lot.
Lightens up, and then they kind of get crazy again, you know, as they kind of solve the problem. But it just shows you how many flights there are, for one thing, and then how dependent we are on computers. I thought this was interesting, and you'd enjoy seeing it.
Well, you know, I would love something like that, right?
Yeah.
My son going into aviation, really cool to see, but it's amazing, right? And our self-reliance on computers anyway.
Right.
It is kind of amazing
Isn't
to see
it?
that.
Isn't
yeah.
it?
It's